Okay, this is how to reverse a fan in the Tremor housing box to reduce noise coming from it. And so we start off by powering off everything. So you go to your breakers, wherever your amp box is powered on, turn it off, and then you go and check the amp box down here. You'll see that there will be no more blinking lights, the heartbeat will be off, and we go from there. So once you have the power off, you will start to unplug all your connections. You'll have a couple connections in them. Once that is done, you can take your amp box off of the wall or wherever you have it mounted and put it on the ground facing this side, facing you. It'll make it a lot easier. Then we go to the next step. Next step is to take off the lid. You just take off the lid by taking out these screws. There will be 5 of them. I already have 2 out, so I'm just taking 3 of the screws out. You just slide it back and pull it off, and that exposes it. And so the next thing you want to do is down here, you've got 2 to 4 screws that will be holding on the fan onto the wall of the housing. So you'll just start unscrewing that. Turn it. Take that off. Take those off. So you'll take the fan out, and if you look down here on the bottom, you'll notice that the arrow is pointing inward. So what we're going to do is we're going to reverse that, and we're going to have the arrow pointing outward. And so when you get that, you'll put it right back where you had it. You'll take your screws and you will connect it again to that same spot. Okay, once you have that, just check to see if it's tight. You shouldn't worry about the wires, just be careful you don't pull them out. Once you have that, then you just go right back reverse and put the lid back on. Put the screws in. Once you have all these screws in, you can start to mount it and plug back all the connections. Once you have taken care of all of the fans that you are working on in the auditorium, then you can power it on. After you've powered it on, go around, make sure that each fan is running and working correctly, and that will reduce the noise coming from the amp box.